Hello, and welcome back. I am your head seeker today, Ev, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Eliza.
Hi, Randall's distracting me today with all of his facial expressions.
Sarah.
I'm realizing that we actually didn't introduce ourselves during Oathbreaker yesterday. Because I didn't think about having anything funny to say.
I did.
This hoodie makes me feel like Ezio Auditore, even though it's a work hoodie, and I'm not gonna show you the logo again.
Randall.
Someone close to me said that I didn't have fucking ADHD. Yes, I use that language, but I just realized today that I forgot to cut this pinky nail, and I didn't notice until several weeks later, and now it's much longer than the rest, and it's been bothering me.
Coke nail, got it.
I was gonna say, so are you doing coke? We do not condone
by making sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Demonetized.
So you never miss a new episode.
More hate
While
speech.
you're doing that, let's
We're
jump
not
into
monetized on
today's
YouTube.
episode of Curse of Strahd.
I just realized that SG Wanderer and Mist are the same person.
Oh my god, really?
They are
It
the
took
same
you that
person,
long?
yes.
Yeah.
To be
Not
fair,
me forgetting
Mist,
his government name.
Mist is a mimic. Self-proclaimed and goes by like
Mist is
12
a mimic.
names.
Mist is a mimic, and I want him to come all over me.
Oh god.
When we last left our heroes, they had just saved a little girl from being sacrificed to a lake. And you had been offered in return a whole bunch of treasure. Including
Potions?
12 potions that are very real, that have a certain percentage chance of allowing you to walk through the fog in Barovia and possibly get out of here.
Was I getting ready to sacrifice Callum? Was that a
Probably.
thing?
Probably.
Were you?
Probably.
I hope the fuck not. That'd be rude as shit. That'd be homophobic.
Bitch, it's not homophobic. I'm a homo. So is Lil.
Double homicide.
Double homicide.
I'm fucking dying today, guys. Oh no.
And you all now are I believe you are still in the treasure wagon.
Yeah.
Which is a big wagon full of stuff that you can just kind of take. One of those things is like a throne. I don't know how what you're gonna do with that.
I know how I'm gonna transport it.
How?
Is there an openable chest cavity on my golem?
No.
He's big and metal.
Is the golem big enough that its chest would fit a throne?
He's not as efficient as 3. He doesn't have space for that. His chest is full of mechanical shit.
You know, he could carry it for us. We do own a piece. We literally own a building in Barovia. We
That's
have
right.
a deed building. We could take it there. All of it. Just take the treasure there and keep it there and lock the door.
I'm taking it there. I'm gonna look
You
at
guys
y'all.
are gonna go all the way to the windmill?
Okay, you know what? I think we can bend space and time. Isn't that right, chat? Oh my god. Real.
Or we could just send the golem on his own little side quest.
True.
What are you showing us, Randall?
What are you doing? What's
The
up?
appeal was approved.
The appeal was approved.
So are we
That
back
means
on
we have to
TikTok?
behave again.
No, I want to be a little bitch today, so I'm not putting us on TikTok.
Okay,
That's so fair. TikTok
Fuck you,
doesn't deserve us. So yeah, I mean, you could send the golem to carry
I
this
have to
throne.
stay with it.
Oh,
You do
have
need to
stay
keep
with
within a
it.
certain distance.
Boo.
You know
What
what?
if we
How
didn't?
big is this throne?
I mean,
Like Randall's office chair.
it's pretty big. It's a wooden. It's a
Person-sized
I don't know.
throne.
Yeah, it's like a human. It's like a human-sized throne.
Well,
That's
I'm
not that
certainly
big
gonna.
in comparison to a 10-foot golem. So
Also, it probably looks is like a one of these. Or ooh no, I like this one.
oh no, I like this one. God.
I'm going to assume that at least for like the petty cash and stuff, that we just took all the petty cash and we're like, it's going in our bags now.
Yeah, take it.
And we can
Okay.
divide that up at a later time.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
it's like a
later
big
time.
thick chair.
Okay, so this I would like to request that the golem holds it in one hand so that I can sit on this throne as I'm transported around. Please. I feel like that's the power move that Lil would do though. No.
I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to do that.
The only person that she will make space for on this throne, though, because they are equally as small, is scooching over to one side so Ellie can sit next to her and travel in style. I'm sleep deprived, guys. The dog was woke me up at 3 a.m. this morning.
Oh no.
it just picks. It just got the throne in its hand. It's
It's
holding
like
it
this.
up
It's holding it like this, though.
like this. It's just
Yeah.
like got the throne. It's got the throne in one
Yes.
hand, with Lil and Ellie sitting in it.
If Ellie so chooses.
If Ellie so chooses.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
All right, March postcard.
Oh, that's
Yes!
really cute.
March postcard.
I laughed so
There
hard
it is.
that I overheated myself.
Oh no.
So, yes, sure, you can do that with the throne. Are you guys taking the rug? Are you taking the 12 very real potions?
We'll take the potions.
We're taking the potions. We're leaving the
I
rug.
think I specifically said I was taking all of the potions.
Yes, I think you did.
Do you remember that? I was very excited for the potions.
Yes, Caleb's very hyped about these potions.
I think everything we put into a bag and or chest panel. The only thing I can't imagine trying to transport besides the throne, which I figured out, is the rug. So I think we all agreed to leave that behind.
Yeah, and then you're just
Unless-
taking. Oh, and all of the electrum that's in the wooden chest, all 1200 electrum, are stamped with the profiled visage of Strahd. Just by the way,
Of course.
You go throw
Of
it at
course
him.
it is.
yes, Haley.
What
my whole lot.
what are our levels?
You're a level above everyone else, but
Haley,
everybody
you're
else.
9. The rest of us are 8.
Am I 9? Okay, I'm still 8 in Foundry, so I should fix that.
Oh,
No.
I'm definitely not level 8 right now.
Oh, did I tell you guys to level up
I
and
think
then
you
immediately forget?
did.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I am
So
level
if
8.
you haven't leveled up, you might want to.
Working on it.
cool. We're going level 8. No, not
Yeah, so you guys have a few different things you can do next. You could, I guess, try and kill everyone in the Vistani in the camp, like you
That's
had
about
planned to.
Because I missed that part of the episode, I don't know why we're so mad at them. So I'm gonna leave that to y'all.
Yes.
Aragal. Yes, Caleb, you can.
Aragon.
Aragal.
So, we 3, you were there because you also got a letter. Remember at the beginning, way back when, we all got a letter to show
38
up at
episodes
the
ago.
inn. And that person was Aragon, who's in the camp.
Aragal.
Have we tried talking to him?
Yes.
What
And
did
he was
say?
like,
dick.
yeah, bitch, I brought you here. And I was like, And he was
Does
like,
he have
yeah, you know, deal with it. And I was like, And then
Is he
also
the
one of
death
them was
wish?
really rude as well.
Not rude. They kidnapped me. That's why I'm here. They stuck me in a cage and gave me to a fucking hag.
Okay,
Oh, they're
well, if y'all want to let the horses loose, I'm game. Let's do it.
The
Sorry,
the
I
horses
knew I
and
loved
us have
you.
come to an
You
agreement.
do have an agreement with the horses that if on your signal they trample this camp, you will provide them with food and shelter. Which you made a deal with Rictavio that he would secure the goods for that part of your that mission. He found he went to find a supply of hay and apples to provide the evil horses with, so they trampled the camp. That is what my notes say.
So we have to just go to Rictavio now and be like,
Yeah.
You've
Pull the
also
trigger, bitch.
So we have
promised
give,
to introduce him to the Keepers of the Feather.
which we can do.
Yes. Yes.
You can do.
I mean, we just said
Uh,
introduce. We weren't like they're gonna help you.
Yeah.
Okay, period. Let's do it. All right. 3, now having processed that information, puts away their bow that had suddenly appeared in their hands somehow. And it's like, I say that we give the horses their freedom.
We do have to give them a night to get the father and daughter out of here to get to Madame
Yes.
Ava. Is it Madame Ava?
Yes.
That's the name? Okay, good.
We did say we would do that because we're like,
You
you're
might-
the only good person in this camp.
If the voice of God might make a suggestion, you might also want to let Casimir know, unless you want the Dusk Elves to also kind of get trampled.
I thought
Oh,
that
yeah.
Casimir
they
had
move on?
left to meet us in the town near the castle.
No, he's got his little tiny shack here. You see the little tiny shacks?
But he
Am
was
I on
going to the
map?
castle for someone.
His sister.
He is going to go
Yes.
to the castle when you go to the castle.
Okay.
Me.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, let's go tell him. So that they can get out. The father and daughter can get out. We can get him out. Go check in with Rictavio.
So you
All the
guys
crap.
we're in, I believe, this wagon. So you head down here to, we don't need
Our-
to show them the map. I'm just showing them. You guys are in a wagon. You head
You chat. You don't get to watch.
you head down to Casimir's little hovel. You knock on his little door. Says, are you headed to Castle Ravenloft already? Didn't we
No.
part this morning?
Yes.
Uh,
But you might want
this
to evacuate. Just a little. And then I'm gonna let Kellum take over because I don't want to talk to people.
evacuate.
Yes. You see, you keep your friends up there. Aragorn. I've said it so many times I forget the actual name.
I recall.
Aragal. Well, we have some unfinished business, and it'd probably be best if you just weren't here.
Just to remind you, we try to stay in. The Dusk Elves are trying to stay in the Vistani's good graces because that is the only protection we have left against Strahd.
Exactly. And so if you were here, it might look like you were aiding and abetting, but if you just happen to not be here, say go to the town to go fill up on supplies, then you're not to blame.
Mm-hmm. There's another Vistani camp down the road, by the way.
Are you sure you're not thinking of this too simplistically?
No. I think that
Do you think Strahd von Zarovich, the devil himself, the vampire lord who has basically dominion over these lands, do you think he'll consider it that way? I want you to think very carefully about your answer.
I'm going to lean down to Ellie. I don't know how to phrase that. I really don't care, but nicely.
It would seem that my companions care not for the circumstances of that outcome.
That.
Aragal is the reason all of us are here. Through trickery,
He's the one.
he brought us here. He's the reason why we're suffering under the curse, and I believe it necessary. I believe that his actions deserve some manner of consequence.
Then kill him. You don't have to slay the entire camp.
We're not going to do anything. What happens,
Technically-
happens.
Yeah. Also, his little minions are the reason I'm here because they kidnapped me, caged me, and sold me to a hag.
This is Barovia. Do you think that's a unique story?
No, but they
Oh
haven't
my
met
God.
a fae who wants revenge.
So let me get this right, because I'm starting to get a little confused. Do you want to help Strahd or not?
No, I do not. But I am also not looking to die before I can save my sister.
That is something that I can assure you. The four of us have managed to go through this almost an entire lands of Barovia and still somehow managed to come out alive. If there's one person you actually want to align yourself, it's probably with us.
Make
We've gone to the
me
depths
a
of Tartarus.
persuasion roll. A group. Let's do it as a group.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
We've met the old gods, made deals
Let's
with
do it as a
them.
party.
I
Let's
don't like
party.
this.
But
Is
I'm
it
good at that
persuasion?
Riz. I'm not good at persuasion.
You're a charisma caster.
Yeah.
Yes. I made this character to deceive, so deception's the one that I put my proficiency in. Let's say that I'm bad at persuasion. I'm just not. It's not my.
Period.
It
How
doesn't
does a
matter.
natural 20 sound? Wow, I love Foundry.
So we're gonna go through this and we're gonna paint a little picture. 3, what did you roll?
An 8. It's about as
Lil-
persuasive that I'd expect to be.
Lil, what did you roll?
10.
Ellie, what did you roll?
18.
As things look now, you need a nat 20 to pass this. So Caleb, you lucky little duck,
You got a
Luck
nat
had
20
nothing
plus
to do
5.
with it.
persuade him.
Natural 20, 25. Listen, we've made deals with old gods. We've traversed to the tallest peaks, to the deepest of valleys of Barovia. At this point, there's only a few corners of this entire bloody region that we haven't actually went down into. And I'm sure that we'll eventually get there too. Which probably makes us the foremost experts in Barovia, albeit Strahd. So if you really want to find a way to save someone, and your options are to go with the person who is oppressing you already, or the people who have managed to conquer everything the oppressive regime has to offer, then perhaps we're the ones you'd like to go with.
I'm going to lean down to Ellie. Did he forget that he died?
I believe he may have, but we'll just let it continue.
Okay.
We brought him back from the dead. We didn't have to wait decades.
As much as it pains me to admit, you may be right. Where would you have us go?
Madame Ava's Vistani camp.
And you will still seek me out there when it is time for you to go to the castle.
Absolutely.
We
We're
are
going to need
deeply
your help, I'm
invested.
certain of it.
So, kill him.
We are deeply invested in helping you out.
Give us a night to prepare and leave. And then do what you must.
We can do that.
It'll be the horses.
Well, I'm sure you have other things to attend to. I need to pack up what little is here.
Oh. The little girl. We saved her. They'll also be at Madame Ava's camp.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Well, I need to pack up my things. I'm sure you have other things to do.
Yes, we
Mhm.
do. Before we go, dear, and I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of candy in his hand and go, we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Ellie.
I'm gonna put 50 gold on the table.
How much gold do we have?
Enough.
So much
Thank
now.
Thank you. This should help smooth things over around the other dust cuffs.
Yes, I
I
figured
appreciate
humanoids are fickle.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed we are.
Come now, children. Let's
And
go.
hungry.
We have lots to do this evening. Come.
Yes, we do. All right, Rictavio, let's go
Yeah, I'm assuming we're making our way to the Blue Water Inn.
To the bar.
to the
All
bar.
right. You all head back to the Blue Water Inn.
I'm gonna
and-
leave the golem outside with the throne.
He's just
I feel like they're gonna get angry if I bring him through.
In the bar? Yeah, probably.
I like to imagine anytime that someone walks up to the golem to oogle him and look at the throne, he just lets out this low, ominous rumble.
Yes.
complete warning sign. Just
Can we talk about the
Um,
like extreme differences between the golem we have in Strahd and the golem we have in Crown of the Oathbreaker? Oh my god! She's at the inn! Oh my god!
That's right.
Yes!
Yeah, she's at the end.
Oh no, I
Bruno
forgot
just
she
killed
exists.
another one of our
Oh,
NPCs.
no.
Another
Nah, she'll be
NPC I like.
She's
TBD.
got a. She's honestly like she's kind of a bad bitch though. She's fine.
She is.
If I had to
I
put many money on it, Rictavio's fucked. Not Rictavio. What's his name?
Riccio.
Riccio.
Yeah.
They're, oh my god, these
Riccio's
names,
dead.
y'all. These names, y'all. This is the same.
Riccio's
Riccio's
dead.
so dead.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to know what we're talking about, Crown of the Oathbreaker, this is Curse of Strahd.
This is just I just remember that she was there and she's gonna die. We were
You
so
all return. You return to the Blue Water Inn and you walk in. You see it bustling a little bit as usual, as much as anything in Barovia really bustles.
This is
With
why I didn't- sorry.
the owners serving drinks. Irvin is behind the bar. Danica is I know the NPCs' names. Serving drinks and whatnot. You don't see Rictavio immediately when you enter though.
Isn't there a back room Rictavio hangs out in?
He has a room he's renting.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Do we know about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been there. Yeah. You head up to Rictavio's room, and presumably knock on the door.
Yes.
I opened the door.
No, please. Can I roll?
Oh God!
I'm gonna reach up as I see. Do I need to roll something to like see three
No, you-
ghosts going to?
No, I feel like you're probably used to it by now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like
Just let
Three's like,
Dre open the
Three
door.
just
I want to
like, oops.
figure out what happens.
You do it, and Allie just goes, "Oh dear, we must be polite and knock first." But it's like too
Oh,
late.
right. No, I'll stop midway. Go. All right, and then I'll punch the door a couple times.
Oh my god!
Right.
Fuck, knock.
Not like a full, but just like
Oh, sorry.
Like police talk.
Knocking, but with your
Yeah.
knuckles.
Yeah. You see the door hesitantly cracks open and a sliver of Rictavio's face peeks out before he opens the door fully and says, you've returned. So you've returned. You've actually returned from the Ember Temple.
I forgot we have starry eyes and shit.
Oh
We
my goodness.
do.
You've certainly interesting.
Yep,
Fascinating.
it's fine. It'll go away in 30
I made a
days,
deal with the
I think.
devil.
I made a deal with several devils.
Interesting. Come in. And he ushers you all
Glad to
inside.
be in.
Yep, I'm going in.
wait. Do we have to invite Kellum into places now?
He's not a vampire yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ushers all of you inside, including Percy and Irina, who, as we all forget, are also here.
Yep.
They're quietly they're the Shruggers from Victorious.
Yes.
The Shruggers. Oh my god. Anyways, deep cut.
Flashback.
Deep cut.
Deep fucking cut. Holy shit. And he ushers you all in and he says, yes. So the Ember Temple, what was it like?
Full of
Lots of dead
monsters.
people.
They're now dead. Also, vampires. They're not dead.
There was a lich too.
The
The lich
was
is very
friendly.
nice.
Oh, a
Lots of
nice
skulls.
lich?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't very nice at first, and then we realized that he needed a little bit of help, so we gave him a little bit of help, and sure enough, he turned out to be very nice.
Mhm.
But not that kind of help. We did see his trifold, but
I've never heard of a good lich.
I don't
no,
know
you-
if
we
good is
even-
the right word.
He's more neutral, probably.
One second.
That makes
Mm.
that makes a bit more sense. Liches as a whole tend to be somewhere in that neutral to chaotic evil range.
It sounds like you believe in biological essentialism. I disagree.
It's not biological essentialism because a lich is not born a lich. A lich chooses to be a lich. It is the wizard who
He
has
gave me
amassed such power. What? What is that?
This is
Okay.
spell book. It's got spells in it.
Has spells in it.
That must be very helpful.
Oh,
What sort of spells?
we also
Knock. And arcane lock. Things
Good
that
one.
rogue needs.
Good one.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yes, Ellie.
we did also have a small run-in with Strahd himself. Nothing major, of course.
the minor
you
time
see-
travel.
Time travel?
I think we were alternate universe hopping actually.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, you know.
Yes.
This just
Oh,
Might have not been
um,
canon.
it was not.
We also
Caleb had a vivid daydream.
What's new?
the Strahd's right hand showed up and took the Mark I with him.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. That is terrible.
He also kidnapped Percy.
Then we got Percy back.
I was
Caleb and
going to
Percy kissed. I seem
Caleb.
really excited about this. Like
um,
they kissed.
congratulations to the both of you.
It's not an
I-
engagement.
I-
It's just a kiss.
Well,
Might as well be in this place.
I don't know. Kissing's fun. Have fun with it.
That was
From
so
your past, that
convincing,
makes me
Ev.
very uncomfortable. But
Kissing is Fun.
Yes.
It is fun, and I enjoy it, but I appreciate it. Don't know why the big deal.
The more you drag it on, the bigger a deal it seems to become. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that his heart
No.
rate has continued to climb.
Why are we talking about my emotions here? Let's avoid those. I think that's probably better.
Perhaps we should discuss our plans for tonight. For,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
For the horses.
Yes.
You have food.
Yes, I
Shelter?
have found a contact who has some land out in the woods, has a clearing with that he's willing to set up as a bit of a horse farm.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
So the horses should be well taken care of.
That sounds good. They're a great cult of horses.
Cult?
They're called.
That
Heard.
what you call a
surprises
group
you
of
in this
horses?
world?
Is that what a group of horses is? A cult of horses? You know, like a murder of crows?
I believe it's a
Yes.
herd.
It's a herd.
Yes, what Lil said. It's a herd.
But they
Well,
also
you're
might be
not
a
the
cult.
first person in Barovia I've heard say it as a cult of horses. So it might be that it's a cult of horses.
Whom else
Now
is
I'm
saying
gonna
this?
Google this.
It's a no.
It's
I
called
believe-
improv.
I believe. I believe that the horses might just actually be a cult, which is about standard for the experience in Barovia so far.
What gave you that impression? When I spoke to them, they seemed like normal horses to me.
I don't know, but there are 30 of them, and that's a lot.
That is a lot of horses.
Yes.
Well,
30 of them in the one kit. There's like 6 wagons and 30 horse-eye. Like it's just like a lot going on.
We're sorry. I'm sorry. What?
horse eye.
Horse eye.
I'm just really hung up on it, you guys. Like, I don't know what to think of it.
Well, excellent.
The cult of
Um,
horse eye.
And are you still able to, since I have gotten this I've set up this contact with the horses, are you able to introduce me to the keepers of the feather? That was
Yes.
our deal.
Yes, absolutely, we can.
Excellent.
First thing in the morning, we bring the horses to you, put them on the land, and then we go to the feathers.
Well,
after.
no, Lil, aren't we? I'm gonna whisper this to her. Aren't we using the horses to trample the place first, and then we're delivering them, perhaps?
Okay, so mid-afternoon we bring them to you.
Oh, I know what I know what the horses are doing before they go to this farm.
Oh, good.
I've been informed of this,
Oh, okay,
and I
good.
fully
told you?
consent to this plan. You
we
all
did.
That's right.
Human sacrifice.
So tonight we rest, and then tomorrow morning we horse trample. Tomorrow afternoon we go to the ravens, and then tomorrow evening we go visit our little friend that is a cat.
Hmm.
It's a
No
big
longer.
busy,
Agenda.
it's a busy day. Don't worry about it, Victavio. None of your business.
Do you mean the Wachter girl?
No, nothing of the sort. What did I say? I don't remember. I'm old.
I say things. I'm old.
I'm pretty old too. Have you seen me?
We're not going to have a pissing contest of age, dear. I'm 103 years old. I win.
You're
Have
That's
you
what you
raised
Y'all
13
flirted
children?
with each other last time.
Have you raised 13 children?
No, my only son was turned into a vampire, and I had to kill him.
Oh, that is... yes.
So
I'm
no,
sorry.
I have not raised 13. I wish I'd raised I wish I'd raised the one.
You can have some of mine. I have spares.
You know, if we were a little
Spares.
younger, I'd say could make some of our own.
And with
Oh my.
that, I'm gonna fucking walk the fuck away.
If only Carl could see
I'm
me
gonna
now.
lean-
Oh my goodness.
Lean down and go, maybe you should try the kissing thing. I'm gonna walk around and step out.
What time of day is it right now?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say it's evening.
Seems about right.
That
Coming out
tracks.
of travel.
Is Lady Wachter already gone? Is
No,
this
that's
the first
tomorrow.
day she was gone?
That's tomorrow night.
Okay, cool.
You guys were not in the Amber Temple for as long as I thought you would be.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't take that
We
long.
went like through the whole thing and just like
You guys spent one night in the Amber Temple. I thought you were gonna spend at least 2.
it went
spent
really
one.
speedy with us becoming besties with her lich friend.
Yeah, the lich.
Maybe-
The lich helps a lot.
Maybe we
Mhm.
could become. Maybe the Lich friend will help us defeat Strahd too.
I
That'd be
don't
nice.
think the lich friend's gonna leave.
He
the Amber
specifically
Temple.
said he would not.
Yeah.
He does not care.
Mm.
Strahd is not his problem.
His problem is the Amber Temple.
Yeah, he's got too much.
Mhm.
Listen, he's got to deal with that whole thing.
Not his farm, not his chickens.
Yeah.
Seeing, so Lil and Kellum have left. Ellie's still in there being flirted with, and Three
No,
just standing there
no.
watching.
Ellie gave a little flirt for like a little wave and then walked out with you guys. She's past her prime. She's not trying to date.
Three says to Octavio, "Everyone else has left," and then walks out the door.
Good to see you all. I'll see you in the morning.
And then I close the door really loudly on accident.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh my god, we have to.
okay.
Are we still sharing the one room?
Yes, the one big room.
With all the
Yay!
bits.
Yes, with several beds.
I've never been in this room.
Yeah, this is your first time.
Oh, we gotta
Oh.
get a couple people out
Oh
of this.
god!
Oh,
jeez!
we haven't been here in a while.
Oh, at the
Dead bodies.
jump scare.
Jump scare.
Who's here? Lil's here.
Fucking bird in this bed, dude.
Full jump scare. Straight up. Irina's here.
Irina gets sleep in a bed because Kellum and Percy are gonna share probably.
That bed is not big enough. Percy's gonna sleep on the floor.
I forgot.
Look, if my wife and I can sleep in a twin bed when we first got together, Percy and Callum can share a bed.
They could like flip side
Percy's
by. They could like 69 in the
Percy
bed.
is a gentleman.
That'll be
I
fine.
think- I think also Ellie and Lil could probably also share a bed. One
Oh,
sleeps
yeah.
at the end of the bed, one
Half
sleeps
and
at
half.
the top of the bed. Yeah, absolutely.
Our feet touching in the middle.
Yeah. Playing footsie.
Yeah, I'm fine with
How
that.
do I rotate it? How do I rotate the token?
Click on the
Yep.
token, hit shift, and then while
Okay.
you're holding shift, press the arrow key.
While
Arrow.
I'm holding shift, press the arrow key.
There we go.
Ah,
Wow. Look at us go.
3 is gonna push Kellum and Percy's beds together.
Yes. I'm gonna
Alright.
look over at Ellie and be like, Callum, Percy, no hanky panky.
Oh, yes, that would be dreadfully uncomfortable with me sleeping right here.
Don't worry, I don't breathe or eat or drink, so you won't hear anything.
What does that
nothing
have
is
to do
going
with
to
you making
happen.
sex noises?
Nothing is going to happen in a room full of people.
Especially since I will
Look,
be
I don't-
recording it all, which is an automatic
I don't-
feature of my long
Well-
rest.
Usually the diet is like of just pure ice, but because I don't eat anything, you have nothing to worry about.
Mike, are you talking about bottoming right now?
We are not going to do anything in a room full of people.
Look, I don't know what your
Let me
kinks are,
reiterate.
so
Nothing is going to happen.
I imagine
It's kinda
Percy
hot.
is just bright red.
Oh, yeah.
Ears,
Bright
cheeks.
red.
I am.
He's a half elf. He's got slightly pointy ears. They are just bright red.
You
His
must
whole
have
face
blue.
is just pink, and he looks deeply uncomfortable.
I
Well,
love
if you'd
it.
like a
just- I'll
copy of
leave-
your sex tape, let me know.
I'll just lean over to Percy.
There
and go,
will be no sex tape.
I'll lean over to Percy and just go, I have a reflex.
Percy gets up and separates your beds.
No!
Dang it!
No.
Percy's like, No. Ah.
As
So-
everyone's getting settled in for the night, as it starts to quiet down, Ellie goes, "Would anyone like a bedtime story?"
Yes.
I was not expecting
sounds lovely.
enthusiasm with that. I was expecting like, "No, Ellie, go to sleep." Ellie's gonna tell.
Three's like,
what-
I prefer nonfiction.
I prefer
Percy rolls over and looks over. And he ready for sleep, ready for a story.
So,
Irina sits up so she can see from across the room.
oh, I love it. Oh, look at the doggy. Hello, doggy. He's a baby. I don't have a story to tell, but I'll paint a picture for you. So Ellie thinks for a moment. It goes through the catalog of stories that she's read to all the children in her life over the years, trying to meet the standards of entertaining and also nonfiction, because she's nothing if not a people pleaser. And so she tells this story. It's like an urban legend, or like a true story of a knight who goes to save a princess, but it turns out that the princess was cursed to look like this evil creature, and throughout the years, every man who's tried to rescue her has gotten scared or tried to kill her, thinking it was the beast keeping her encaged. And this man finally, he stops and takes in the clues and determines that it's actually the princess, and helps her cure her curse, and they live happily ever after. And she embellishes and uses fun voices and casts a little couple of spells here and there to make little light effects and things as she talks, and it's just really fun.
I love it.
That's so lovely. And you
Anything to lighten
all-
the mood in this fucking campaign.
Yeah.
Seriously. The way you said that makes me think something horrible.
I know.
If I can find my notes at night.
No.
If I can log into my iCloud at night.
I've learned-
Jesus.
Why
I've learned
can't you
nothing
just let
about-
us have this one?
I
can
know
never
nothing
let
about
you just
Evelyn as a
have this.
DM. It's that there are tells
Mhm.
when something is coming.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't. I have to be a little predictable.
I
You mean like
suppose-
as predictable as Percy getting kidnapped? I'm sorry.
And that's
And
when
with
Evelyn
that,
quit
Lil
DMing.
dies.
That's when Evelyn quit DMing.
That's when Lil died.
Oh my gosh, she didn't wake up. It's great.
Oh my god, Lil, everybody wakes up at you.
Well, you wake up and this has all been a dream, and you're still in the
cage.
Yeah, Lil, you,
of Baba Saga.
you wake up to the horrendous smell of Baba Saga's horrible little
Ew.
chicken house. Trust me, it does
I hate
not
it.
smell good.
I hate it here.
Let's see. Do I have notes for a fun little idea that I had? I think I do.
Nope,
But
they
you do
disappeared
idea?
right off the face of the planet.
You all settle in for a nice long rest.
Oh yeah.
Most of you simply do not dream. Even those of you who normally would. You don't. The night is empty. With the exception, of course, of Ellie.
I thought I was gonna have a wet dream.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, you don't want to know. You don't want to know what he said. I promise you don't want to know.
All right. Oh, I figured it out. With the exception of Ellie. Ellie, my dear,
Mhm.
you are aware that you are within a dream, but you find yourself sitting in a beautiful parlor. It is grandiose. It is all decorated in red and purple velvets, stonework and masonry, in grays and silvers. And in this dreamlike state, you can only assume that it must be a parlor in Castle Ravenloft. Think about the color scheme. And you are sitting in a plush velvet armchair. It is very comfortable. There's a warm fire blazing, and everything seems a little bit cozy, except for the man sitting across from you. Strahd. He doesn't look as calm as he normally does. He looks frustrated. And he sort of leans back, his arms crossed, and he says, "Why is it that you are the only one that I can't figure out?"
That's an interesting question. I don't suppose I have an answer for you.
I'm not expecting you to have an answer. You see, most adventurers that come through here, they only want a couple of things. They want power. They want love. They want to go home. They want family. They want something. But I can't seduce you. I can't tempt you with power. I could offer you a way out, but that wouldn't be satisfying.
I suppose you just don't have anything I need. I've gotten many things in my life that have brought me joy. I've experienced nearly everything that a person can experience in life.
Do your friends, your new friends here, do they bring you joy, Ellie?
It would be silly of me to lie to you. I'm certain that you are not. You're observant enough.
Because I do think that there's one thing I could do. One thing I could offer. I'll make you cut you a deal. I can either give you, and only you, a ticket out of here. Or I kill each of your friends slowly and painfully in the way that gives you the best view and the best seat in the house. Because that, I think, would hurt more than anything.
Well, you certainly know how to craft your threats. You are not new to this.
No. It's been hundreds of years. Countless wars.
Since
So
I'm curious. Humor an old woman, if you will. I know your past. I know that you've experienced great loss and hardship. You've had to do things that most people should never have to do. But why have you let it corrupt you in such a terrible way? Why be so vicious, so downright evil to people who've never done anything to you? Doesn't that seem like a waste of your time?
Have you ever experienced ultimate power? Have you ever tasted, just gotten the slightest taste of what it feels like to be a god amongst men. That's why I do this.
In a way, I've probably experienced that in a way that you never will. Have you ever held your child in your hands and had them look at you as if you are a god? Because that is what brings me joy and happiness. That is what has given me fulfillment in life. And unfortunately, it seems that your version of power has corrupted you beyond repair.
Well, it would seem we have different ideas of satisfaction, but that doesn't surprise me. So, what'll it be, Ellie? You can leave now. I'll let you go. No strings attached. Or you can watch them die. Because you're the one I can't figure out. And you're no fun to play with. So what do you say?
It's a very tempting offer. Really, truly. You've thought about this for a while. I'm actually a bit flattered that I've been on your mind this much. In all honesty, I would be so happy to be back with my family. To see all of my grandchildren and my children's loving faces, and back to my cottage and my garden, and baking my delicious treats that I do, and back to my normal life. But I would like to propose an alternative for you, a third option, if you will.
And what's that?
I stay here with my friends, and we meticulously and ruthlessly dethrone you. I think that sounds like a good idea. Because all of the people here that you are mistreating and ruling over and causing these souls to be cycled through over and over again without rest, these children that are running around soulless, half person, half nothing, don't deserve that. None of them did anything to you. You are the one, actually, who crafted your own fate. You pined over a woman who you could not have, to a point that it caused her to madness, and that drove you to insanity. That is no one's fault but your own, darling. And the fact that we're stuck here because of your temper tantrum is
It should have been me instead of him. Sergei, what did he have to offer? Nothing.
It seems no one ever told you that we can't have everything we want, dear.
But you don't understand, Ellie. I will. And as he snaps his up. A beautiful morning in cloudy Barovia. And you all have taken a long rest.
Ellie wakes up and she kind of rubs her eyes and looks around and goes, "Ooh, what a dream. Terrible."
I slept pretty well. I don't really remember anything. What did you dream about?
I believe Strahd had wanted to have another discussion with me.
About what?
He told me that I'm difficult to figure out and that he finds me boring to play with or something like that. And he made me an offer. I'm certain he's made you all offers. I believe we discussed them at one point or another. No, he didn't. Ooh.
I've never had
No,
an offer from him.
I just think it's silly that he can't figure you out. It's pretty simple. You're just a good person.
Oh, thank you, dear. No, he made me an offer. Either he lets me go free right now, and I can go back to my life, or I watch him murder all of you. And I told him that I chose the third option, which is I stay here with my friends, and we kick his butt.
I'm not questioning your choice, but I'm not certain that that's how the logics technically in that. Yes.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Leave you all? That's not possible. I couldn't do that to you. I couldn't leave you all here.
I'm literally going to put my hands on Ellie's shoulders and be like, you should have taken the deal.
That's ridiculous, dear. I wouldn't have done that. I can't do that.
Could have gone out and contacted the library and gotten help. Actually, they'd know I'm here. That probably wouldn't have helped anyway.
I wouldn't
You
even
could
know
have
how
gotten the Fae to come here.
Who?
The Fae, my people. It's easy to get to the Feywilds. It's not easy to get into Barovia. Or out of. Either way.
It's easy to get in, it's hard to get out.
To be honest, does it really seem smart of us to continue to lure more people in here only to be stuck like us? We have a plan. We're perfectly capable people. I think we can do this.
I don't know that I'm capable, but I can try.
Oh, hush. You are perfectly capable.
I believe you all are missing something important.
I turned to look at 3.
What is it, dear?
Ellie, he didn't want you to leave because he didn't understand you or you're not fun to play with. He wants you to leave because you are the only one of us who pose any real threat. We saw what your abilities could do. When you use your magic, he becomes vulnerable. It's with you that we beat him. He wanted to remove the most dangerous member of our...
Well, I'm
Of
very
us.
flattered that you think I'm that important, dear.
Ellie,
Yes,
I pull out my book. Can you teach me how to cast sunlight?
I mean, I can certainly try.
I could certainly ask the DM if it's something that's possible.
No, I
Persuaded my
have
glasses.
I have
I
a
just saw you go.
conversation I want to have with the DM later.
All right.
I also just came up with an idea. Actually, I'm going to roleplay this. 3 says that he's trying to get rid of me because of my powers. Ellie goes, you know, I think I have an idea that might be of interest, but I want to make sure that there's nobody spying on us and listening at the moment, because this needs to be surprising. Is there something I can do? Is there a spell I can cast? I think I can. I think I have detect. Does detect object work on creatures?
No. You would
Oh,
need,
I do have locate creature though.
Yeah, locate creature.
Oh my god, I do have Speak with Dead. Sorry.
I hate it here.
Ignore that.
Can I cast locate creature to see if there are any ravens nearby?
Ooh. What is the range on locate creature?
1,000 feet.
Let's describe or name creature is familiar to you. Ravens. You sense the direction of the creature's location as long as the creature's within 1,000 feet. If the creature is moving, you know the direction. With an nearest creature of a specific kind, so long as you see such a creature close. If running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a drain. Okay.
Question. For Ellie.
For me?
Are you looking for Ellie? Are you looking for a regular raven or the were ravens?
Not a were raven. I'm looking for a regular raven that could possibly be a Strahd spy.
Okay. The nearest, so the nearest raven, I'm gonna roll a dice. I don't have my dice near me because my desk is not set up correctly right now. I'm just gonna break open Alan's dice that I don't use because I roll everything in Foundry. But look, they're so pretty. Look, it's Alan dice. I am going to roll a D4, and that's gonna tell me how many and in what. Yes, actually, I don't even need to. There are ravens quite nearby to You detect at least one raven over in this direction. It says the nearest creature of a kind. So
Yes.
you just detect a raven over in the loft.
Okay. Got it. I'm gonna lean forward and kind of like motion for the group to get closer. A 3 probably just stays where they are because they've got like superhuman hearing or super machine hearing, so they're just like, I'm fine. They lean in just because it's like
They somehow do the Michael Jackson lean.
oh yes, perfect.
You don't know how, but they do it.
So, I don't know how to do this particular action, but perhaps there could be a way that I could imbue some sort of jewelry, like an amulet with daylight, for when we go and fight Strahd, that we could each initiate it and have our own personal little daylight with us.
The ring of spell storing. We have to find a ring of spell storing.
We would need 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
2 if I could teach it. 2 if I could teach daylight to you.
Don't we have that one amulet from Emery?
Yes, I do. I have it.
What
I
is
don't know
it?
what it does specifically, or if it's just an amulet.
The amulet of Ravenkind. The holy symbol of Ravenkind, excuse me.
Yes.
It does do things. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Sure
I've
does.
never tried to do anything with it.
Yeah,
It's
nobody's.
also not in my inventory. It never. I just know that I picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys haven't done much with the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
If it's a holy symbol, we should probably give it to Ellie.
Yes. So technically, it is a wondrous item that requires attunement by a cleric or paladin of good alignment. However, I have said previously that I would allow our druid, being the next closest thing, to attune to it. And if you choose to attune to it, I will be able to tell you its powers.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks. I choose to attune to it.
You have to. It takes like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes like an hour.
No, I
But,
know.
like-
I'll let you know when I find time for that. But rereading the daylight spell, actually, fun fact, this is good to know. Daylight can be cast upon an object that I'm holding.
Yes.
So it actually already can be attached to an object. So like if I can teach Lil how to cast it, and then I can give Kellum and 3 their own little items with it, like mid-battle, I think we'll be like golden.
And that's daylight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I have 3 third level spell slots now, so I could actually, we'd be very Gucci.
It's concentration, though. Probably. Is it concentration?
Nope.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, this shit's great.
Can you cast it on my arrows and I just shoot them with sunlight? Oh my god, it's like Legend of Zelda. We are the Legend of Zelda.
We are the Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's long.
I'm Lunk, and you're Zelda. New postcard. New postcard.
New postcard.
3 as Lunk, and then you as Zelda. Kellum's the horse. And Lil is Navi.
Lil
Hey,
is Navi.
listen!
Hey, listen!
Yeah, I guess you.
I think we broke the dam.
Yeah, I think the DM is now very concerned about.
Oh, actually,
So,
Break time?
So,
break
Sorry.
time.
yes.
We're gonna take a quick little break, after which I think I might break everyone's hearts.
No!
no.
Yay!
And I might have
Rainbow,
been playing this
why?
game wrong.
What? No.
Okay.
So, we'll be back very soon.
Hi.
See you soon.
Bye.
Welcome back. Our lovely party was discussing what to do next. And Ellie, you're kind of looking at this holy symbol of Ravenkind that 3 has just handed to you.
Yes.
And as you're talking, you sort of begin to attune to it, and you get kind of a sense of what its powers are. You get a sense that maybe it would be able to hold a vampire in place a little bit longer. Perhaps turn some of the undead onto your side, or maybe even cast sunlight down upon you in a way that is much more effective than daylight, which doesn't technically count as sunlight. But this would be real sunlight.
Yes.
And you sort of get the sense that this is a powerful relic.
How did Emery get this?
A powerful holy symbol. This was you
It was
guys found
early.
this in the attic of the windmill where the hags were.
Huh. How would they have that? Interesting. Okay.
Because the person who found it hid it from you. So it was a little,
Yes.
you didn't hear much about it.
T.
T. Yes, and you do know that at some point there is a weapon you need to find. And in fact, you're fairly certain this weapon is hidden somewhere in the Wachter house.
Yep,
Hence,
we're gonna go find it.
part of the reason that you are helping Stella Wachter,
Yeah.
who is no
Yep.
longer a cat. So, you all wake up. Ellie has had this dream. You've begun discussing plans and things. And what it is, I believe your next move, as stated the previous night, was to now go get the horses to trample what remains of the Vistani camp.
Yeah.
The dusk elves having left, the father and child having left.
Yep.
Everyone scattered in the night heading for Madame Ava's.
Are you so excited? I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
So excited.
Let's do it.
Let's
Actually, no,
Chaos.
Spotify. I don't want to listen to Ribs by Lord right now. I will cry
I will cry.
live on stream.
Yes.
You all, what's your plan, dude?
This is not my. This is not
Ellie
my
has to
circus,
talk to
not my
them.
horses.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just toddle my way over to the horses and cast
Let
speak
me-
to animals.
Yeah, you cast speak to animals. You
Is
get a
there a
different.
horse that looks like the leader of all the other horses? Like,
It's one of the riding
You
horses.
Cold
you
head.
see one that
Cold.
you see a draft horse that looks
Mhm.
just a little bit meatier than the
Mm.
other one.
mm,
Meteor.
please. I can't.
He's a little bit more muscular
Mhm.
than the rest of the horses.
Mhm, mhm.
A big old draft workhorse. Who's just kind of like
I'm gonna cast speak to animals. Up to you too. That's actually exactly what Ellie sounds like the whole time she's talking. This thing is just a bunch of yeah, pretty much. Okay,
It's,
she looks up and she goes,
this
she goes-
one.
which one?
This one.
Yes. Oh, a game is paused.
You are also not on the screen. We're not going to be moving around.
I'm right
and trying to bring
here.
it-
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
Oh.
Okay, so I walk up to the horse and I go, "Good evening, sir. I have returned with news of our deal."
Ah, yes. I have heard of the deal you made with the riding horses about us trampling this tent and
Freedom.
getting more apples.
Yes, yes. In fact, not only have we found you a place for permanent security, but it is also a place for you to have your own freedoms and roam around, and you won't have to work anymore, and all the food your hearts desire.
We've started communism. We've established communism in Barovia.
Horse communism!
And you see the leader of the draft horses. He turns to the two guys next to him. He's like, "All right. When do you want the trampoline to begin?"
Boy, what a sentence.
Well,
This is why I play D&D.
I don't believe we discussed timelines exactly with my friends, but the sooner the better. Like, right. Give me 3 minutes to vacate the premises, and then you may go about it as you see fit.
You'll want to take your distance. If the humans inside see ya, they're not gonna be too nary pleased.
Oh, all right.
Ellie,
Yes, dear.
do they know to make sure to target the one leader, the one that we really want dead?
Oh no, let me make sure. You know the man who tends to be in charge of everything. We want to make sure that you make sure that he is dead.
I could do that.
Yes, he's not very
Sorry.
kind. I'm sure
I
he
just
treated you
clocked the
terribly.
accent.
I know, I love it. No, it's so good.
It's so good. You should be a voice
just
actor. You're
clocked
so
it.
good. But like it just registered like, oh, there's a voice happening. And that this is a horse.
It's a horse. Yes.
And the little hut that the Dusk Elves were hiding out in, would that be considered safe enough that we won't get trampled there?
Ellie, do you relay this question?
Yeah.
I'd get into the tree line if I were you.
Tree
the
line
very
it is
least.
then. Yes. Give us 3-4 minutes to get into our places, and then you may have at it.
3 immediately climbs a tree and activates their eye binoculars and zooms in.
I'm gonna hide in 3's chest cavity.
I'm gonna turn
Observe
into a
via
raven.
scope.
I'm gonna turn into a raven and perch on the tree next to 3.
Excellent.
This
Caitlin,
is
what are you
worth
doing?
it. I'm gonna cast fly and fly up into the tree.
So you don't
So
just
like-
climb
in the
it.
tree.
I'm going
Okay.
to fucks in. up into
Percy
the
and
tree.
Irina sit at the bottom of the tree.
Oh no, I absolutely brought Irina with me.
Oh yeah, they can
That's
climb
my
a damn
girl.
tree. They can climb
My
a
girl.
damn tree.
She can climb a tree.
All right, everybody climbs the tree in one way or another.
I'm
and
observing from the periscope that is.
you
Arena.
all see this hill, because this is, as you can tell from the circles and stuff, this is a hill. You see from the tree line this hill that kind of rises in the clearing, at the top of which sits this tent. And you can see slowly word begin to spread through the horses, as you see they begin to stomp and slowly they all of these animals seem to come to the same consensus, and all at once from the ones that are on like the inner ring first, followed by the ones on the outer ring, begin these large workhorses, and even the slender riding horses begin to just stomp at this tent. You see as one guy, you can't tell who it is from this distance. Well, maybe 3 can. It's just some dude. It's not Aragorn. Runs out, and you see he gets cornered by a workhorse and a riding horse working together, and just gets beaten into the dirt by these horses. The horses seem to almost be taking glee in the murder of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people as they tear down this tent and stomp at it. You see other Vistani begin to come out of the wagons, but they are quickly overwhelmed by these large, terrifying beasts as they all they try to run and they cannot. And let's see, how many people die? I'm gonna count how many people are actually
Do
on
we
this
hear a
map.
distant
I
boom
count
in the
9.
distance?
You count 9, I count more.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. There's a total of 28 people here.
I would
We
like
are
to
the villain.
point out that
I'm gonna
if any
roll.
of them were considered invisible, Callum and I could see them.
Oh, they're
True.
not invisible. They were just, these are the guys that were, the 20 are the ones that were in the wagons.
Okay.
But you see, they are still outnumbered by these horses.
Got it.
24 draft horses and 6 riding horses.
30 horses.
You see 2 people make it out and make it into the tree line. 3 with your insane robo vision. Neither of them are Aragorn.
We're fine.
Can I shoot them as they run?
I guess.
I mean,
Give me
like,
an
no, I'm
attack
asking,
roll.
are they near? If they're coming in our direction, I could hit them. If they're going the
Okay.
other way, I can't.
Are you guys to the north, south, east, or west?
I'm gonna say we're to the east.
To the east. So
Like in this direction.
1, 2, 3, 4. North, east, south, west. One of them runs towards you. The other one runs to the south. But one of them does end up running towards you. If you would like to shoot him, you certainly may give me an attack roll.
Okay.
The survivors are gonna be scarred for life.
A survivor, let's be real. Only the guy
I
who ran
can't
to
wait
the
to meet
south
this
is gonna
survivor
win.
later.
See their redemption arc. Or revenge arc. Oh shit.
Yeah,
29 hit?
yeah. There is AC is 12. Give me the damage.
11.
God.
You do it.
A
You
sneak attack
kill
on
this man in one shot. He had 11 hit points.
I go. See, I turn to Irina. See, no, I'm just talking to Irina. The trick is you want to aim where they're going to be and let go.
Arrow go in the sun. It just
I ju-
collapses to the ground.
I just shot the arrow at Ev's internet.
No! Did I go down? Can anyone see or hear me?
You got
fine.
glitchy, but we did see you for a moment like this.
I'm good.
From the inside of Three's chest cavity, all you hear is like cheering.
Yeah. Wow, 3, that was a really impressive shot. You're so good with the bow. That's so cool. Can you teach me how to do that?
Yes. Let's go find more.
Check on the
And-
other one. All right, Irina, it's your turn.
Willem, how do you feel about running?
the camp
None. I just run.
and the camp has been destroyed by the horses. And you see the horses hooves bloody are all sort of now milling about as
Eating
things
some
seem to
grass.
settle into death.
I feel like we won Strahd.
Yeah, I think we did it.
I
In a
want to
campaign,
go
we did
loot
it.
the body. I want to loot that body.
Yeah, I want to find out what the guy had on him.
Loot that body, gonna loot that
Aragol.
motherfucker. That guy's not here. He left.
The guy with the kids.
Yeah. I got rid of him. He was still on the map. You can absolutely as you all begin to approach, you see a couple of the horses turn like aggressively before from others, basically alerting them that you guys are chill.
We're big
Yeah.
chillin'. Is it safe to assume that I already told the leader horse ahead of time where they're going afterwards?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I assumed you were gonna I mean, you hadn't
Guide them
technically
as
set
a
up a place
raven.
to meet up with Rictavio, but I was assuming you were gonna lead them to the place.
To Rictavio.
We're just gonna parade these blood covered horses.
Through Valaki.
I mean, I don't think through the streets of Valaki, but like maybe around the outskirts.
I'm
I
really down.
figured you
I'll
were
be like,
gonna
let's
guide
let the
them
mayor
as a
do some shit about
raven.
this right
Does
now.
anyone know how to play a pan flute, like the Pied Piper? Just fucking.
What do I have? Hang on. I might. Hold on.
But you guys do see that there are several bodies underneath a tent, and the tent is smoldering a little bit because it definitely there were still some fires going in there.
Does anyone see the little tongue sticking out?
Oh, so
Blep.
cute.
Blip.
Sorry, just
And Lil, if you would like, you can send. I mean, do you want to try and send Vian under the remains of the tent to get at whatever Aragol's got?
Yeah, that's probably the best option, to be honest.
All right. I don't know if.
at least
Let's.
gonna stay in the tree. I think it's a little too gruesome for her to go get all up in the business of what just happened.
I figured that Ellie was going to guide them where they needed to go by flying as a
I
raven.
could do that. I could absolutely do that.
Which would make it easier to get through there.
Yeah, so you Ellie begins to lead the horses away.
Mhm.
And Lil, what do you find in there? I don't think I don't know if he actually has anything. He has a sword. He has a short sword and a light crossbow.
That's it. He's horrible.
And I don't know. Let's hold on. Give me a moment.
While you're looking that up, I would like to paint a picture for everyone. Ellie is flying as fast as she can as a raven, and the horses are running after her. And "Run Boy Run" is playing.
Now I'm just gonna listen to that real quick.
Give me Lil, roll a D100 for me.
Oh Jesus, hold on. I gotta find that in the mini dice. Where's the 100? 86.
86. You find a first level spell scroll for a scroll of Can you just give me just all first level spells? Just all of them? And I'm just gonna pick one. You get a scroll of what's a fun first level spell I can give you?
There's
Kill vampire.
there are websites you can like, generate.
I found a list. I want to pick one. I want to pick something fun. You find a scroll of. Just because I love this spell, you find a scroll of Tasha's hideous laughter.
I'm not even
Yes.
joking. I did a random spellbook generator, and that's the first one that I fucking did.
Oh shit.
I love Tasha's hideous laughter. I've never cast it and had it work.
Oh no.
Also facts.
It's never worked once, but if it did, think about how cool it would be.
I'm copying that bitch into my book.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good idea, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough spell to be a little bit fun, but without giving you something.
Watch. The one time that I fucking use it, I'm gonna use it on Strahd and it's gonna fucking work.
Watch the one time this spell ever works is on Strahd. And Ellie, you lead the horses to where you were meant to meet up with Rictavio. And he just sees a massive herd of horses, and he knew there was a lot of horses, but he just like turns to the like very average man next to him, truly just some guy, who just was excited about who's just excited about horses, and they both look like a little terrified by these blood-soaked horses. And there's
came
a
that way.
raven that's leading them in a charge. And Rictavio's like, I think these are the horses. Either these are the horses, or we need to start running. Not that I think I really outrun horses, but if these aren't the horses, I feel our lives may be in very, very serious danger. Dude, I don't know about this one. That's a lot of horses, man. They're all covered in blood.
Okay, Shaggy, calm down. Like Zoink Scoob.
Like Zoinks Rictavio. Ellie, do you do anything to like tell them?
I'm gonna
For sure
I
then.
don't want to waste my wild shape.
I'll let you not waste your wild shape.
Oh, nice. So I'm gonna turn back into Ellie like a good distance away. You know, I'm gonna like there'll be some sort of like caw first, and the horses all seem to like slow down. And Ellie lands, and she turns into herself, and she toddles up, and she goes, "Hello, I brought you your horses."
Ah, wonderful. I was thinking we were about to be in terrible danger. This is great news.
Just a word of caution. I've heard some of their thoughts, and you may want to keep a little bit of a distance, at least until the bloodlust wears off. Maybe get them a bath and some food and some sleep before you start trying to get it close with them.
Yes, probably a good idea. This way, and he motions to the horses, and you see the trees part, and this beautiful horse ranch is revealed.
Yay!
It's like horse paradise.
Good for them. We saved them.
And the horses, I will say, speak with animals is still active, and the horses each are like, thank you. Our lives will be better here.
Yes, indeed, you're welcome. Now, don't go trampling anyone else, though. That must be a promise.
Oh, are you sure it was really fun?
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was, but
I sure do like stomping on faces.
This is a part of our agreement. You must not kill any more people. Yes. Good. And
We're
this
good
nice man is a bit scared of you, so make sure to be nice to him, okay?
Is he the man who gives us hay and apples?
Yes, and
We will
baths.
worship him as a god.
Good, yes. And I actually turn to the guy and I go up to him and I take his hand and I put a piece of candy in it and as I
Oh,
pat his hand,
thanks.
and I go, "Don't worry, they're going to treat you as a god. You're fine."
Oh boy, I'm gonna be worshipped by horses. That's kind of cool. I
Something
think.
like that.
I'm a little
Enjoy.
scared.
Enjoy, and I'm just gonna turn into a raven and fly back.
Aw.
We went from Scooby Doo and Shaggy to Rick and Morty.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, Rictavio.
Oh, jeez, Rick. It works so well with the Rick.
Is this guy's name Morty? It's
Don't
Mortimer.
worry, Morty.
Yes, this guy's name is Mortimer.
I can't burp on command. Yes, don't worry, Mortimer. I believe these heroes. I take them at their. I will. Well, I don't know if I'll always take them at their word, but I think that one is good, and the metal one. That one and the metal one are good.
There's a metal
Tell
one.
me.
There's a metal one. And the party reconvenes. Where are you all reconvening?
The Shield Guardian.
Rictavio.
Oh,
We
so
need to
you
take
all
him
you
to-
all have gone up to the
Well, we
ranch.
do need to take him to the vinery.
True. You
Yeah, 'cause
you
we
all have
can't-
accompanied the horses and
I
whatnot.
like to
Let's
think
say
we
the
rode
riding.
on the horses.
One of the draft horses gave 3 a ride, and everybody else
Yeah.
was on the riding horses.
There you go.
The draft horse is like, holy shit, dude.
As we pass by Velaki, I'm gonna bring the Shield Guardian with us.
The shield guardian just jogs behind with the throne in its hand.
I love it.
And Rictavio says, "What wonderful work! Thank you so. Well, I don't know why I'm thanking you. I've done my part. You do your part, and then I will say thank you. That seems to make more sense."
Or we kill you right here.
No.
I suppose that is an option. I'd
No,
prefer
no, we're
that not be the one we take.
Three punches his arm a little too hard.
Ah!
That was a joke. You did not laugh.
Apologies. Three is still learning how to make jokes.
Yes, it's quite the learning process, but I'm certain you'll get the hang of it.
I'm gonna turn to Kellum. Why didn't he laugh?
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
If you'd like, as an entertainer myself, well, having to be an entertainer, in order to sort of pay the bills, I could perhaps give you a few pointers on your delivery.
Okay. Perhaps we could do this on our walk to the winery.
Yes, and he'll give you a comedy lesson.
Thank you for the
Incredible.
comedy lesson.
You can now any charisma checks having to do with jokes now get a +1.
Oh,
Incredible.
good. Yes, Eliza.
Yes, Lisa.
As we're walking and Three's getting this comedy lesson, I'm gonna wave over Kellum to my throne. As I assume he's flying.
You're just like sitting there like all dainty. You can't see my pose, but like it's like very like one leg over the other with like it's just I just picture sitting like a little demanding respect.
I'm loving it. Kellum,
Yes.
I would make sure that your heart cavity thing is not visible.
Wear clothes.
Just saying.
I'll put on a scarf or something.
Are you guys heading all the way to the winery?
But we have to introduce him, don't we?
That would take too long, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'll allow it, but I figured you were gonna just introduce him to the Martikovs that are at the Blue Water Inn.
Oh, in the Blue Water Inn.
Oh!
We're idiots.
I mean, you can go to the winery if you'd like.
I think we should just do
Nah.
that.
No,
Nah,
we're doing the inn.
yeah,
I
it's
thought we were going to the
fine.
winery. In my defense, I've only ever been into the inn twice, and I didn't know Martikovs were there. So
Fair
It's
enough,
Irina.
fair
It's
enough.
Irina and
Erwin.
no, Danica and
Yes.
Erwin. Yeah.
Yes. Danica. I think it's Danica. I can never remember her name. I am so sorry to this lady.
is there like a?
He's like,
past-
we're like, here they are. They're at the place you've been staying at this whole time. And he's like, seriously?
Yeah, literally. So what do you know so far of the Keepers of the Feathers? I mean, are they're here in town? Because we seem to be walking towards the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they run the bar.
We've been right under their noses this entire time.
You see, he just kind of pinches the bridge of his nose. Well, that certainly does make things convenient, at the very least. Won't have-
I
This is a good cup.
when we get there, I would like to hand. I'm gonna try the introduction.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, yes.
You all bring Rictavio into the bar.
Hello, Danica.
Oh, hello, dear. How's your accommodations? Is your room all right?
Yes, they're wonderful. I do enjoy standing in the corner of the room for sleep time.
Oh,
Wow.
we might be able to fit another bed in there. It might be a
Find
little-
beds very uncomfortable to stand on throughout the night. It's very difficult to maintain your balance.
Oh, I see. Well, I am glad you enjoyed the room.
Like watching.
I have noticed.
What can I help you with?
I have noticed that the seventh stair from the bottom is going to break whenever someone steps on it next.
I will get Irvin on that right away. Thank you.
I think it's too late. Crash.
Yeah, you Percy had gone up to go to their room and you just hear, oh.
Oh, he's getting stolen again.
Oh no. Too late. I apologize that Kellum's boyfriend has caused damage to your establishment. I'm sure Kellum will pay you.
Oh, that's all right. We can fix it. It's very easy.
This is Rictavio. He's staying here.
Yes, I know Rictavio quite well. He likes to entertain the patrons. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, Rictavio, in exchange for helping us convince a large group of horses. Yes.
This is Lil. Or Ellie. Ellie's like,
Rictavio has decided to help us, and in exchange for that, I look at Ellie again. Help with our problem. Asked to be introduced to you.
We've met, and Rictavio looks at you and
Look at Lil.
Yes,
Right, because you are a bird. Sometimes.
and you see she says, I see. Here, quickly, why don't we step into another room rather than the busy bar?
Hey, Kellum,
where-
Lil, Ellie, we're stepping into another room if you'd like to join us.
oh, delightful. Yes, I'll come along.
And you all step into the let's say the
Oh my god. I've been
What's-
muted this whole time.
Oh no!
Rip.
Oh no!
I was doing this and I said I was doing it behind Three's back so Three wouldn't say anything.
I thought you were just reminding me. I was like, oh right, they're birds.
I'm behind you so you
Um,
wouldn't say it out loud.
Oh,
Whoops.
it's so late.
But she takes you all into the back room where like the storage area where a bunch of like barrels and things are, and she says, yes, and Rictavio goes, oh, so you are of the Keepers of the Feather. And she says, yes, that is not information we usually give out freely to our patrons. In fact, I would prefer it was treated with utmost discretion.
It's okay, Danica. It's all right, I promise. Rictavio can be trusted. Rictavio also has a secret of his own. Yes, Rictavio, you can exchange that in return so you can share each other's secrets.
Yes, I am in fact not called Rictavio. I am Rudolph Van Richten, the rather famous monster hunter outside Barovia. Monster hunter. And you are seeking were ravens? Not for. I'm working against Strahd. I hear you're working against Strahd. I figured we could both work against Strahd. Myself as a renowned monster hunter, and you all with your knowledge and your eyes all over Barovia, perhaps we could reach some sort of deal, help each other out. Okay. Well, that is much more agreeable. Yes, you and I and my husband, we will work something out. And Rictavio turns to Three and says, well, thank you. I've done my part, you've done your part. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate this help. I think this will be an important step forward in defeating Strahd.
I'm very sorry that all of your efforts will be in vain.
Three, that was not very nice, dear. Why did you say that?
Well, because we are going to kill Strahd first.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going to work. We'll work with Rictavio.
Oh, perhaps you could join us when we do so.
Yes, we're going to
if
storm
you-
the castle.
Storm Castle Ravenloft.
At some point in the near future, yes, we will go there and we will kill Strahd, and perhaps you'd like to join us.
We have a small army.
I'm sure the horses
know
would
what?
help us too if we needed
I
help.
think
It's true.
I think numbers are going to be on your side in this. If
I'm
you
going to
can
look
get-
at Rictavio, look down at him, look back up, turn to the others. He does not seem quite skilled in fighting, but perhaps he would be a great distraction.
Yes, we'll put him in the front.
I'm a
He's like a level 20, like
spellcaster.
oh, spellcaster.
Oh, yes, I am
Ooh.
what is he? What his deal?
Do you have greater restoration?
He's a 9th level spellcaster.
Oh, shit.
No, I do not have greater restoration.
He's
I have
Right.
lesser restoration. I have several protection spells.
I turn to Rictavio. Oh, my
I'm a
apologies.
cleric.
How do they not have
Yeah.
greater restoration?
The monster hunter?
Cleric? Monster hunter cleric.
Yeah, he's like a warhammer, I'm sure. Or
I mean,
something.
his spellcasting ability is wisdom, and he has the following cleric spells prepared.
Interesting.
Oh, prepared. He could change it at any point if he's
Yeah.
a cleric, though.
He's also like an undead. Well, he's gonna keep the spells he's got because I'm not going through and re-preparing spells for him.
That's fine. You don't have to. I'm gonna say, oh, my apologies. I have no way of measuring one's magical prowess currently.
Three, remind me to sit you down and discuss your conversation tactics.
I think 3 might actually be thinking in the right direction. We're going to want people who are both powerful spellcasters, and we're going to need some manpower. The fighter you all have with you should be incredibly useful.
Yes, although Percy is not allowed to die because then Kellum's heart will be broken, and that'll be very sad.
Yes.
Well,
I die first.
let's hope to avoid as many deaths as possible.
That is, unless Kellum kills him in the effort to become a victim. I'm kidding. Don't say that. I'm kidding. Just really spill
Unless
this.
you what?
Just spill it all the tea. Yeah,
Well, yes, I think if you can find enough, I think if you can get enough people together, I think you could have enough numbers that storming the castle might actually be the best course of action.
You can't take all of us down at one time.
and horses.
The horses could be very useful. Perhaps if we could acquire some sort of siege weaponry. Though I don't know where we'd get any on such short notice.
Is there a catapult store?
Baba the Saga's house still move?
Oh my god, period.
No.
No, you took the
Oh my
gem
god,
out
I
of
want to
it.
ride it into battle. I
The
want to ride
gem
it
is
into
in the
battle.
heart. Caleb, the gem makes you move. It doesn't make the house move.
Fuck.
I can
It's
give
one
it
or
a
the
nose
other,
game.
not both.
It can either make you move or the house move.
Can we put Kellum's consciousness into the house?
Caleb, do you want to be a house?
And
We can
Percy
make
you-
that
oh my
yells at me
god,
all the time.
And then the house that falls on Strahd, it's like wicked.
Randall!
What did you
No
say?
one
What did you say?
Randall!
What?
I heard you.
What did you say? Share.
I just want to make sure Percy has a home forever.
That is not what you said. You said Percy could be in him all the time.
Jesus Christ, you
This is-
bottom. You little bottom bitch.
This is veering into a
think I'm little, thank you.
direction. Oh my god, you think I'm skinny? You think I'm this is veering in a potentially red direction, so I'm gonna veer it the other way.
So you just have to get enough. Danica, could we use this as like sort of like a base, and perhaps as they gather allies, they could send them here? My inn is not being used as some sort of little adventurer's hideout.
That's what inns are. I'm so confused.
Not like that.
That was so on point 3.
You will have to find something else to house.
What about your tower?
What the windmill? Or your tower?
Beyond the windmill.
Yes,
Oh, that's
Victoria,
fine.
what about your tower?
I haven't been there in a while. Last I was there, quite a bit of it is rather dilapidated, and no.
Headed?
My tower is out of the question.
What about our windmill?
You have a windmill?
Yes, Lynn.
I have an idea. The castle. The castle near Baba Lysaga's house.
Oh, Argensvoldholt.
Is
I
it
can never
empty?
tell if I'm saying that correctly, and I'm fairly
Is it-
certain that I'm not.
Is it empty?
Well, it's certainly abandoned.
Oh,
Whether or
Well,
not
if-
it's empty, I
perhaps
mean,
if we clear it out, then yes, we could use that as a base.
the Order of the Silver Dragon once made their
Home.
the there were once a very long time ago in this land, there was a silver dragon who came into Barovia called Argynvost, and he had come into the valley in the guise of a nobleman. The dragon did not lair in the valley because of its idyllic beauty, but he knew of a place called the Ember Temple, a repository of evil power guarded by the forces of good. Argynvost wanted to make sure that whatever was trapped inside the Ember Temple wouldn't be allowed to escape, so he built his fortified mansion, Argynvostholt, close by. He was extraordinarily wealthy and comfortable living amongst humans as long as he could just continue to disguise himself as one of them. And other champions of good, knights, the Order of the Silver Dragon, they were built there.
That name is really gay.
I don't know why, but I know we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I never in my life thought about dragons in Barovia.
No.
Yes, there was once a dragon in Barovia.
Yeah, and he came in the valley, guys.
Oh my god.
That is what Pep said.
What is it with this week?
I don't know.
Dragons
a source
coming
book,
in the
man.
valley.
But during one of Strahd's many wars, the Order of the Silver Dragon would drive away malefactors searching for the Amber Temple, but it also sheltered Strahd's enemies and proved more than a match for Strahd's battle-weary soldiers. But the early victories of the Order did not win the war. Even with Argynvost on their side, the knights were ultimately overwhelmed when Strahd's reinforcements swept into the valley. Those forces slew the last of the knights and battled the dragon inside. After the dragon was slain, Strahd had its corpse hacked to pieces, stripped to the bone, and transported to Castle Ravenloft as a trophy. Since the dragon's death, Argynvostholt has been rumored to be a haunted ruin, a former bastion of nobility and light turned into a place of desolation and unrest.
Sounds fun.
If you can clear it out, I think it would make a perfect place. Reunite or reignite a sort of Order of the Silver Dragon. Have all those who oppose Strahd converge there, and then march on Castle Ravenloft.
That sounds like a grand idea. Good idea, Lil.
Good idea indeed.
I'm gonna sink into the ground and be like, "Do not perceive me." Be like,
All right.
3, can I hide in your chest cavity? I'm being observed and I don't like it.
The hydraulics activate.
Well,
I go on hide.
we won't be able to head there right away. We do have a task of sorts to complete this evening. But tomorrow we can head there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly.
Oh,
I
also,
can-
do you know anything about the abattoir,
What?
Abby?
The Abbey of Saint Markovia in Krisk.
Yeah. I don't know what abattoir means, but it sounds really cool. I said it. I know it has something to do with abbeys. I just don't know what.
I don't remember what that is.
Let me see if I can find it on Google real quick. The abbot is a little strange, but otherwise I'm afraid I personally don't know too much about it. But I do know that the abbot is a little strange. There's rumors that he's eternally young. Like a vampire? Oh, an
Possibly.
abattoir is a slaughterhouse. Oh, that's fun.
One of the rumors suggested that the abbot could be Strahd in disguise, but I doubt that.
Well, I'm certainly glad we didn't bring Irina there.
Yeah.
I am also
However-
glad then that I was not brought there.
if we do stop by there, myself and Callum can verify if that rumor is actually true.
Period. Because you have weird eyes.
Is that
Yes.
the sparkle eye thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
I'm actually not sure if this goes away in 30 days. I just know that the power stops in 30 days. So I might as well use it to the best of the ability. All of this is very muffled from the inside of Three's chest cavity, by the way.
You are
There's like a
full of good
speaker.
ideas today, little Perry. Full of good ideas.
Don't observe me.
Well, I can't observe you with my eyes currently as you are hiding in the metal chest cavity of your friend here, but yes, you have many good ideas today.
One of Three's little internal hands gently strokes Lil's head in comfort.
So, we will. Yes, I will see what allies of yours that I can gather here in Vlaki, and you give me the signal, and I will take them all down to Argus Vault once we've cleared it out.
Well, all right.
It's getting fun.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think we have a shot.
So at some point we have to go back to Barovia. We can take care of that later. I want to know what's up with the crazy lady, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to know.
Mad Mary.
Mad Mary. I want to know.
Oh,
You were
yeah,
there.
they're back to
Mad Mary was
Barovia.
before your time.
Yeah. In the town of Barovia.
Yeah.
Which is not
in the village
a country.
of Barovia.
The village of Barovia within the
So
country of Barovia.
there's a lady in Barovia who just cries all day because her daughter's missing and she doesn't know where her daughter is. She just doesn't know where Gertruda is. And you all have been tasked
Kellum
with
was like,
finding her.
you might be able to find meaning with the librarian instead.
Yes, and gave her a card. So
I didn't know it was gonna happen like that.
it might be
I'm
worth
just
it
trying to
to
get out of
check
the
in.
situation.
It might be worth it to check in with her.
Also, I'm curious to see if Irina's brother has been killed yet, but that's like a personal curiosity. I'm assuming his ass is dead, but
Remember his name.
Like from
I
the
could not
inside
tell
of,
you.
from the inside of Three's chest cavity, I'm like, how the fuck did I get involved
Bismarck.
in this
Bismarck.
crazy party of adventurers?
We're not
I
a
hope
party of
he's
adventurers.
okay.
We keep telling people this. This is
We are
happenstance. girl.
captives.
We are captives.
We're
I hope
victims.
Bismarck is okay. I do worry about him back in the village of Barovia.
Who named this place?
Perhaps
Strahd did. Barovia is named after the late King Berov, his father, and Castle Ravenloft is named after the late Queen Ravenovia, his mother.
Okay. So, all muffled from inside of chest cavity. We do our mission tonight, then go to the castle, clear it out, come back here, let them know that it's cleared out,
And then gather your allies.
gather our allies, check on Irina's
up.
brother, and where is the Abbey in all of this?
On the way to Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, well then that works for us.
No? Am I wrong?
No.
Oh,
The Abbey is kind of in the other direction.
Oh my god.
we could go there when we go to Barovia. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So Kretsk is over
Oh
here.
shit, that's far.
That is the wrong way.
That's what here's the thing. You guys asked if Argus Volholt was on the way to the Abbey, and I said yes, because I made this little extra road.
All right, so Abbey, then no, do the woods first, then go, or the castle first, then go to the Abbey on the way back to Valaki, and then head towards the fucking castle.
Yeah, leave
The
Well,
Ravenloft
we would have to pass the castle and to go to the village of Barovia to do our little pit stop and check on
If we
H
do that.
Mark.
We don't have to, but
Yeah, here's Castle Ravenloft.
I'm curious. We don't have to do it.
Fair.
It's fine if we don't. I won't be.
But I
mad.
mean,
Here's
as
the
many
village
allies
of
as humanly
Barovia.
possible.
Yeah.
It would be pretty sick nasty.
Sick nasty.
I want to know if Mad Mary is okay. I want to find her daughter.
Okay.
We did sort of skip that beginning game content.
We kind of did. We were like, we gotta go.
You haven't skipped anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
All right.
When I say that most quests wrap up in Castle Ravenloft,
Mm.
Good.
most quests
Got it.
wrap
That's
up in
probably where
Castle
Gertruda is. Also, Gertruda, girl, I'm sorry.
Ravenloft. I'd have run away too.
I'd have been like, bye.
I'm gonna look at y'all.
All right, let's go hang out with the Wachters.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we
We have
gotta
to we have to kill some time, don't we? Because we gotta wait till nighttime.
Yeah, we'll wait till nighttime. That's fine.
Yeah, take a.
How do you want to
take
kill?
it-
Do you want?
Take a look.
I wanna
you
attune
guys
to
doing?
the amulet thingy, the symbol of Ravenkind.
You attune to the symbol of Ravenkind.
That seems fair.
You are now able to, if I can find the thing again.
Is this considered a short rest?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Take a short
There's
rest. Get
inn
that
in
spell slot
town,
back,
right?
Warlock.
Thank you. I had to fly.
You get a.
That's 3.
Where did it go? I don't know where anything is ever. I could control F in the PDF that Eliza gave me, but I'm
Mhm.
stubborn.
Why
And
waste
I-
the resources that I've given you?
No, I actually do use it.
Just messing with you.
I just don't use it during stream.
Oh my god.
I use it outside of stream though. I use it a lot when I'm like reading ahead.
Oh my god.
So let me paint you the picture of the holy symbol of Ravenkind as you become
Yes.
familiar with it. The holy symbol of Ravenkind is a unique holy symbol, sacred to the good-hearted faithful of Barovia. It predates the establishment of any church in Barovia. According to legend, it was delivered to a paladin named Lugdana by a giant raven, or an angel in the form of a giant raven. Lugdana used the holy symbol to root out and destroy nests of vampires until her death. The high priests of Ravenloft kept and wore the holy symbol after Lugdana's passing. The holy symbol is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun, with a large crystal embedded in its center. The holy symbol has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. You can do Hold Vampire. For an action, you can expend 1 charge and make some vampires do a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they get paralyzed.
Jeez.
You can turn undead. If you have the turn undead or the turn the unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol while using that feature. When you do so, undead have disadvantage on their saving throws against the effect. Hence why it's usually for a cleric or a paladin. That won't be as useful to you, a druid. But you also get sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges, now presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect. No action required.
Sweet.
We're gonna kill him. Let's kill him hard.
We're gonna fuck him up.
You're gonna ruin his day.
We're gonna kill him dead.
Night.
Yeah. So that is the holy symbol of Ravenkind. What are the rest of you doing with your little rest?
I want to go to the general store.
Shopping episode?
Shopping.
Shopping episode.
Would you all like
I'll
to
let
go
you out.
shopping?
I want to go shop.
I
want to hit every store that I possibly can in this rinky-dink town.
You are able to purchase anything that would be in a standard store according to the DM's guide.
I have no idea what that is.
I can DM's guide. No, that's not what I want to search. And 5e store. Adventure supply shop. Let's see. Equipment. Is this it? Is this the? No, because that's got some crazy shit in it.
I'll take crazy shit. Give me crazy shit.
You wish. I'm going to put into Discord a little thingy you may click upon.
Yay. Okay, that's old man.
I just opened the session notes to see the horse gifs.
Okay,
Welcome to our
quick
family.
question to Lil.
Huh?
Are you off to steal things?
I would never.
Did you tell people you were off to steal things?
No.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to tell? Because I might help.
Ellie's so nice, though.
Yeah, but she's also gonna twist it to be like, it is for the greater good of our mission.
I'm gonna, once we're back in our room, I'm gonna like step out of Three's chest cavity and be like, I'm gonna go shopping before I leave.
Ellie goes, one moment. And she gathers her little materials that she needs to cast this spell. She's gonna cast invisibility on you.
Yes. Oh
Can you pick me
this
up
is
some
so
arrows
good.
while you're out?
I got you. You need a quiver too?
You're gonna be invisible for 1 hour, so make it count.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level, so it's gonna be for 2 hours. Have fun.
Roll me a D8 at advantage. Roll 2 D8s, take the higher.
Okay. Yeah, fine. I love that I use mini dice for this character. Because she's tiny.
I do love that. I think that's so cute.
That is an 8 and a 7. 15.
So 8. Roll 2, take the higher. So we're gonna go with
got
8.
it. 8. Sorry.
You're able to steal 8 items.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'll put it in chat when I decide what I'm stealing.
Yes, I will say some of these do have limited stock. So some of these aren't like there's not gonna be like whoa. There should be what is it? There should be healing potions on this list. There aren't, but like there's not like there's not infinite. If you want, you can't get 10 hunting traps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't get 10 spyglasses.
Who would need 10 spyglasses?
I don't know. It's the most expensive item on the list.
I was gonna take one.
Yes, you can
Anyway.
take one. You may take one. spyglass.
But now I want 10.
Yeah, right. Now that you say that.
What is a block and tackle?
I think it's a fishing ring.
No, it's a set of pulleys with a cable thread through them. Allows you to hoist up to 4 times my weight
Mm.
that I can normally lift.
I saw tackle and just assumed it was fishing.
Honestly,
Right.
same.
Would anyone like to? Does anyone else want to accompany Lil get some stuff? If anyone else does want things, please.
No,
please
I'm gonna
let me know.
have to concentrate on this invisibility spell for the 2 hours and then do another hour of attunement. So I'm chilling.
I asked Lil to get me some arrows.
Yeah. 3 and Caleb, what are you guys up to during your little break? During your little rest.
As a robot, I possess this incredible ability to sit still and quietly for incredible amounts of time.
I could never.
Caleb, what are you up to, boo?
He's making out with Percy in the room while we're not there
Yeah. We have a mega
Perfect.
sesh.
Excellent.
for 3 hours.
Oh my god. Just fuck already.
Just come back. Our
No.
lips are super fucking chapped.
No.
No, not yet. No.
I mean, if the room's empty. Yeah, and you guys take your little short rest and you prepare to go save Stella Wachter.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we're going to end our session. Because it's about end time.
It is. It
It
is.
is.
Woo!
I hope you all had fun today. Remember, dear viewer, to check out our Patreon, to like and subscribe on YouTube, to sign up if you're going on the Vakaya cruise. Sign up for my table. And also, just one last little thing. Remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye!